As I said earlier in my introduction, when we first met, I said that this course will be made up of a compilation of timeless, teachable moments captured on video at many of my tackle training camps, coaches' clinics, uh, uh, news footage, and documentaries I've been a part of.
Okay, there's no accidents. Brain injuries are
Well,
not accidents. People get paralyzed in
here's
football.
something,
It's
a
not an
jewel that
accident.
was taken, I think it was 2002 or 2004, in that window. I have to go look at the date to be precise, but it doesn't matter because 200 years from now, this information will be just as valuable as it is today. So all of this is best practice. Okay, everything I'm trying to share is best practice to help make football safer for the young people that are playing it. Okay, so best practice is to always read the warning label with your players prior to ever suiting up and having live contact. Have them read it aloud so everyone knows. Parents, when you buy the helmet at the store, read the warning label on the back of that helmet with your child. I have a practice of doing that in my camps. And one day, a father happened to pull out his video camera and he happened to film part of our message for the day, our read. And he got towards the end of it when he got there. And this is a very powerful thing that happened that week. And I want to share this with you. This is one of our best practices, to read the label on the back of the helmet.
Warning: do not strike an opponent with any part of this helmet or face mask. This is a violation of football rules and may cause you to suffer severe brain or neck injury, including paralysis or death. Severe brain or neck injury may also occur accidentally while playing football. No helmet can prevent all such injuries. You use this helmet at your own risk.
And on this warning, we said a couple things that you missed, Rage. We said never have our head and our butt on the same level. This kid has his head and his butt on the same level. And he's hitting with the top of his head. Never hit with your helmet. Never hit with your face mask, ever. Don't tackle nobody like that. We hit with the strike plate. Just under your chin, from shoulder tip to shoulder tip. This is your strike plate, okay? So now we talk about making yourself a delivery system. Think of a snake. A snake laying on the ground cannot hurt you unless you go up there and put your face right by his mouth. Then he'll bite your lips, okay? But once that joker curled up, he can strike you probably from 6, 7 feet away, because he's curled up. He's now made himself a delivery system. And he's going to deliver some venom if he gets a hold of them fangs, right? Well, the same thing. When we make a tackle, we're not running into anybody. Eyes on me. It's a habit now. One thing I want to tell you. School, you got to go to school. You don't have to play football. Okay? So in school, you're there because the government says your parents have to send you to school, or else they're going to go to jail. And a lot of you don't like being in class, so you develop a lot of habits of how not to listen. But when you come out here, you're going to break that habit. Because this is not school. You're going to listen to me. And you're going to look at me. Because I'm going to call you. Eyes up. But look a man in his eyes when he's talking to you, so you get what he's saying. And you let him know, I got what you're saying. Because not knowing is not an option. And out here on this grass, not knowing is not an option. Because if you do it wrong once, you might not get up again. All it takes is one time. You gentlemen were at the game. Al Lucas died, right? This team was at the Staples Center. Al Lucas weighed 300-something pounds. He was a huge man. He hit a man probably half his size. And he hit him on the smallest part of his body. He hit him on his knee. But who died?
Alex Lucas.
Al Lucas died. Let me explain to you how you break your neck. See, people think breaking your neck is somebody snaps your neck. No, you crush your vertebrae at the base of your neck. What happens is this: when you put your head down and you hit something like that, your head stops. The rest of your body momentum continues, and it crushes the vertebrae in the base of your neck. That's what breaks your neck. So you break your neck. And there's no piece of equipment that can prevent you from breaking your neck. None of this equipment can keep you from breaking your neck. The only thing that can keep you from breaking your neck is you do it right. Every time.
Our thoughts and prayers continuously go out to the Al Lucas family for the loss they suffered, and to others that have suffered in the same manner. And our thoughts and prayers go out to those who have been paralyzed or suffered traumatic brain injuries playing football. But these are lessons that are hard learned, but they're lessons we need to know. Okay, we need to know these kind of things. So, best practice, read the label. Now, one line on this label, this warning label, that has always bothered me is where it says, you play at your own risk. Well, children are not playing at their own risk because they don't know what the risks are. Coaches do. Parents need to know. You need to know the risk that your child is going into so they can understand. So that's what this course is, teaching them what the risks are. So when they take these risks, they know exactly what the consequences are if they do something that can hurt them. So wisdom makes you stronger. Knowledge is power, okay? Enlightenment and empowerment is what the Hosea method is all about. Get these young people through this football experience in their life so then they can go away with the discipline, the togetherness, the selflessness, the sacrifice, the having to call on your intestinal fortitude to take on a big challenge. All those things that football teach you that you're going to need in life to be successful in life for the things life's going to throw at you. But you don't need a damaged brain while you play the game. You don't need a bulging disc in the back of the neck, the rest of your life from playing improperly. So that's what this is about, okay? So best practices, read the label on the back of the helmet before you ever suit up. Okay, thank you for your time and your attention. And remember, we play with our mind, not with our head. See you next session.